Hello guys, today I want to make a quick guide to how to play the air spot. I see a lot of people supposed to protect the flank from the opposite air player and scout for his team. That's his primary goal, and you don't want to delay that position because let's say if there is a strat at 15 minutes and you are still not at the T3 air phase, the opposing team can just win on the spot because you didn't do your job well. So for the guide, I want to have the simple step to follow. So you start by doing a hydro rush with your commander and one engineer. And the 4 next one, you want to expand with them. And with your engineer and your commander, you just want to make power with them. So I make an hydro rush, and every other engineer are going to expand. I grab the big rock when I expand because that's useful for your economy. But you just want to have your mech spawn as fast as you can, and that's really crucial to not be falling behind. And after you got your 4 expanding engineer, you just reclaim when they are done with the mechs they grab, because there is only 5 mechs. I won't move them a lot. I just make the mechs and then move around. Because there is a lot of reclaim in my area, I will make another factory with the engineer. I take like the 5th one and make factory. I make a factory for every 2k mass, I would say. There is on the map. So now every factory are just for reclaim, and because there is like 4k mass of reclaim, I will make 2 factory that will just build engineer for reclaim. When I have some mass energy to spare, start my T2 mexes. I will need them passively. And now you see we are close to the 3-minute mark, and that's when you should think about making your air factory. So now that I have that, I have those 3. I like to have a group of 3 or 4 engineers for the reclaim purpose. I think that's a good number. So I made enough factory. I won't need more. And don't forget to move the unit. And every time I have some spare energy or mass, I make T2 upgrade. T2 max upgrade. I didn't put it in a rally point. So yeah. Don't forget to move them. And yeah, you want to have at every of your mechs to the T2, at least when you get to the T3 the T3R. And because if you don't, you won't have enough economy to make something with your technology. There, maybe there. That's good. That's good. You. With your T2 factory, you want to make 2 or 3 T2 engineer and go for T3. For T3, same thing. And then you can go for the air, doing some strat depending on the game. That's you to judge what to do with your economy. Now I will assist those mexes to go faster because I have enough. When you have all of the reclaim, you can reclaim those factory. You don't need them anymore. And once the T2 engineer is there, you can. I will stop those upgrade. Continue those that are close to be finished, and yeah. So I don't have any more mass, so I can reclaim those. I'll wait for the 2 engineer. Then I can reclaim those. Those 2 engineer, I want at least 2 energy factory. Those 2 can stop producing with the T1. You don't need any more T1 T1 power, and that's good. You can use the expanding engineer on the side to finish the capping. You need like 4 or 5 capped mechs when you are at the T3 phase, and you want to be there at 10 minutes or so, something like that. Yeah, great. If you need to be at the T3 phase in around 10 minutes, that's a good aim for you to have. And when the first T2 is done, that's usually when you are all of your mechs are at the T2 or close to it. So now you can grab those. And that is done. You can grab those 2. Once your first T3 engineer are up, stop everything and build the T3 power. You will need 2 T3 power because after the first one you will reclaim all of your T1 and T2 power, and then building your air grid. And you want to add 1 T3 air factory per T3 max that you will have. So now it's 8 minutes. I don't know why they didn't build. See, everything in my proximity are T2. Most of my stuff are done. Normally at around 8 or 9 minutes I don't have any more reclaim next to me. Now I'm at the T3, and I will put everything for my T3 power generator. So now I want my T3 power, and everything is going to help him. Everybody. Then I can make the air grid. It's like 1 T3 power per two air factory. That's a good ratio. So everything help him. If you lack power, stop the air factory and bear the small stall that you will have. Once the air is done, you can reclaim those T1 and T2 T2 power. Don't forget to requeue the air factory. If you play defensively, you want to make something like 2 or 3 air superiority fighter and 1 gunship. If you want to play offensively, change that for ambassador T3 strat. But don't forget that if you don't have air power and you want to play aggressively, just build interceptors like 5 or 6 per intel. That's a good ratio. And another thing, you can thinking about making a T3. I like to have those when I finish my second T3 power. So I make some I spread some of my build power to build T3 mechs and some to build my infrastructure. And every time I do, I assist my primary air factory. And now it's 11 minutes and I'm starting to have a nice economy. If you want to be a bit more efficient, you can Control K those T2 mass extractor and build a T3 power. If you have more than 3 T3 engineer doing that, you will gain more mass because the regs of the T2 power will be absorbed faster than the production of the T3 power, transitioning to the T3 max. You see one T3 power per extra T3 air factory, and that's it. That's all you make the air power, and now you have to use it to help your team, scouts, spotting. What you can do is in the first part of the game you can make 2 before sending the 4 engineer to expand. You can send the commander in the top to help your ally, and just use 2 more engineer to the first engineer making power. That's result to the same output because 2 engineer have the same build power of the commander. And I don't know what else to say. Just keep your production on top of it, and you will doing great. You will do great. I have 2 T3 power, and I will have 2 air factory. If you are losing on the air side, stop helping your eco and assist your main air factory, because it's better to have the air control, or at least have a standoff, than losing everything and just focusing yourself on the eco. To play greedy is not really great for your team. And I think that's it. That's it to the air production and what to do as the air player. You can also add when you have after like the tree T3 progenitor, you can add the radar. It helps a lot of your team. Uh, it does a lot when you have an omni sensor. And for you also, because you won't necessarily have everything in your control. Personally, I like to finish all of my expanding before playing aggressive. So I often just build air superiority fighter and spy plane, and sometimes make gunship if there is an enemy commander encroaching a bit too forward into my team base. But that's it. And when everything is done, you can spend your mass for experimental to help the front line, or making a nuke, or doing whatever. The game is yours to play. I hope it's helped. Have a nice day.